Hey there, it's me, Steven, back with another episode and another great question. Love this question. The question is, what are the best resources that have helped you along the way? What are the best resources that have helped you along the way? Now, I'm going to break this answer up into some compartments. So, the first compartment would be physical, the best resources that have helped me when it comes to my physical health. I would say this resource is relationships, connecting with people like Nick Abushadi, Nick Caputo, Chris M. Manley, and all sorts of other folks on Instagram and Facebook that have explored holistic health, whether that's nutrition, fitness, exercise, endurance, supplementation, life hacking, biohacking. Almost 95 plus percent of what I've learned and consistently apply came from relationships on social media, Instagram and Facebook, mainly when it comes to the physical health resources, because experience is the highest form of knowledge. So I don't really care what books and studies and this and that have to say. I care about who are all the people living and experiencing the exact health situation that I want, whatever that looks like, aesthetically, performance wise, experience wise, feeling wise. If it's symptoms I want to reverse, diagnoses I want to overcome, physical achievements, milestones I want to reach. I find people that have done them, that have accomplished it, achieve those results. I'm not sure why everyone seems to find this controversial. If you go to a mechanic and you say, fix my car, and he says, I can fix your car, you're going to say, okay, who else's car have you fixed? Are you reputable? You're going to ask people, which mechanic do you recommend? Oh, I see you fixed your car's problem. Who did that? When it comes to things like diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, find people that are used to be plagued by those symptoms and diagnoses and are now living free of those symptoms and diagnoses because they're out there. There's so many of them. So that's my best resource for physical. Mental. Now, my mental resource is probably not going to be something that works for everyone. Excuse me. That being said, it's mainly forums, truth-seeking forums. I've been out of the game for so long that I don't know where the best truth-seeking forums are today because they get hijacked by different factions, different sources of disinformation, and eventually become echo chambers for ideologues or some sort of hijacked segment of the population, right? You've got some of them get steered alt-right, some of them get steered social justice warrior, whatever. It's hard for a real bastion of truth seeking to exist. Back in the very, very early days of Reddit, before Aaron Schwartz tragically met the end of his life, he's the founder of Reddit. That was a solid place. I'm thinking here, stolenhistory.org used to be a good forum. There's a bunch of well-known ones, but regardless of how good they are, you can learn a lot by just asking questions like, number one, who benefits if I believe this thing? Whether it's Fox News, CNN News, or a forum post, ask yourself, who benefits if I believe this? That's a really good resource. Another good resource for parsing mental information could be, what is in between the lines? What is not being spoken? What's being left out on purpose? What are they leaving out? That's a good resource. And then connecting dots between different disciplines, looking at history and architecture, looking at electricity and chemistry, looking at biology and archaeology, and actually connecting the findings is how you develop new conclusions. New conclusions do not exist staying in one exact specialization forever. So I'd say mentally the resources are asking questions like, who benefits if I believe this? What's being left out, not mentioned? um where is this information coming from? Is that person part of a group that has an agenda? Does that person have an agenda? Why is this person sharing this information? Does this person have integrity that I actually know they're honest? So that's that. Mental information is all about, or the best resource that's helped me grow mentally has been these questions, whether that's, and I consume all kinds of nonfiction, news articles, forums, like I said, you know, I mean, marketing materials, social media content, online articles, all sorts of things. These questions work for all of them. Emotionally, the best resource has been my psychologist. She's a psychoanalyst and a behavioral cognitive therapist that owns a psychological organization. And I've been seeing her on and off since I was 18, excuse me, 18, 19. And she was invaluable in helping me transform from someone that had a very low emotional IQ and didn't really understand what my emotions were and what they meant, how to even distill and label and sort through the chaos of feeling all these emotions, from someone that at least can function at an adequate level when it comes to relating to others and empathizing and understanding what I'm feeling and what to do with those feelings. And then spiritually, my best resource has been myself within myself, this beautiful, miraculous vessel that allows me to go within and connect to the universe, connect to everything by going within. The stillness, the introspection, the facing of the darkness and discomforts, these are the best resources for spiritual growth. So let's recap. Physical growth, best resources, people. Find the folks that are accomplishing what you want to accomplish physically and ask them how they did it and do what they did. If it doesn't work, find someone else, tweak it, make it your own. You'll get results. Then you can go from there with your creativity. But don't just try random stuff thinking you're going to get healthy. Number two, mentally, best resources are these discerning questions. Who benefits if I believe this? What's being left out? Where is this information coming from? And why are they sharing it? Three, the best resource emotionally is trusted counsel. If that's a life coach, if that's a therapist, if that's a psychologist, someone that can be an outside objective third party whose only role in your life is to help you grow mentally. That's it. Overcome mental challenges. I'm sorry, emotional challenges, which are closely related to mental. Then after emotional, we have spiritual. Best resource is your dang self. You might not realize it, you might not know it, you might not feel it, but you are it. Spend time with yourself. Figure out what's blocking you from feeling love, because at the end of the day, God is love. And that's all I've got for today. Hope it helps you. Have an amazing rest of your day.